Liam stepped off the gleaming ramp of the interstellar shuttle onto the bustling platform of Starport Nova. The sheer size of the space station took his breath away. Towering structures of metal and glass stretched as far as the eye could see, interconnected by floating walkways and shimmering energy bridges. Holographic advertisements flickered overhead, displaying products and services from all corners of the galaxy. Around him swirled a sea of beings from countless worlds. There were tall aliens with translucent skin through which internal organs softly glowed, small creatures scurrying about on multiple legs, and others floating effortlessly above the ground with the aid of anti-gravity devices. The air was filled with a cacophony of sounds languages he couldn't understand, mechanical hums, and melodic chimes. Liam adjusted the strap of his backpack, feeling both excited and overwhelmed. This was his first time off Earth, and everything was new. He took a deep breath, inhaling scents that ranged from sweet and floral to sharp and metallic. His senses tingled with anticipation. As he made his way through the crowd, he couldn't help but notice the curious glances directed his way. Humans were still relatively new to interstellar travel, and seeing one on Starport Nova was a novelty for many. Liam smiled politely at those who met his gaze, hoping to make a good impression. He headed toward the central atrium, where a massive dome overhead revealed the stars beyond. The view was mesmerizing. Ships of various designs came and went, leaving trails of light in their wake. Liam found a spot near a large planter filled with exotic plants and decided to take a moment to soak it all in. As Liam stood there, he felt a familiar tune bubbling up inside him, a song his grandmother used to sing when he was a child. Without thinking, he began to whistle softly. The melody floated through the air, a gentle contrast to the ambient noise of the station. An alien vendor nearby, tending to a stall filled with shimmering fabrics, looked up sharply. She had blue skin that seemed to ripple like water and 3 large eyes that focused intently on Liam. Her name tag, written in several languages, read, Zara. "Excuse me," Zara said, her voice carrying a melodic tone. "What is that sound you're producing?" Liam paused, realizing that he had drawn attention. "Oh, I'm sorry. Was I disturbing you?" he asked apologetically. "Not at all," she replied, stepping closer. "I've just never heard such a sound. It's intriguing." "It's called whistling," Liam explained. "It's something humans do by blowing air through our lips." Zara tilted her head, her antennae twitching with curiosity. "Fascinating. Does it serve a purpose? Is it a form of communication?" "Sometimes," Liam said with a smile, "but mostly it's for making music or expressing emotions." By now, a few other passers-by had stopped to listen. A tall alien with iridescent feathers and wings folded neatly behind his back approached them. "I couldn't help but overhear," he said. "The vibrations you emit are quite pleasant." "Thank you," Liam replied. "It's a simple tune from my home planet." The winged alien extended a slender hand. "I'm Kale. It's a pleasure to meet a human." "Liam," he said, shaking Kale's hand. "The pleasure is mine." Word of the human's unique ability spread quickly through the nearby corridors. Soon, a small crowd had gathered around Liam, their faces reflecting various forms of curiosity and excitement. "Can you do it again?" a petite alien with luminescent spots along her arms asked. Her eyes glowed softly, matching the patterns on her skin. "Of course," Liam said. He began to whistle a livelier tune this time, one with a cheerful tempo that had always lifted his spirits back home. As the notes filled the air, the aliens listened intently. Some closed their eyes, swaying gently to the rhythm. Others recorded the performance with handheld devices, their screens displaying waveforms of the sound. When he finished, There was a moment of silence before the group erupted into a mix of applause and other gestures of appreciation unique to their species. "Remarkable," Zara said, her eyes shining. "Your species can create music without any instruments." "It's something we've done for ages," Liam said modestly. "It's quite common where I'm from." A reptilian alien with scales that shifted colors spoke up. "Can anyone learn this whistling, or is it unique to humans?" "Well," Liam considered, "it's mostly about controlling the shape of your lips and the flow of air. I suppose anyone with similar facial structures could try." The group exchanged eager glances. "Would you like me to teach you?" Liam offered, his excitement matching theirs. A chorus of affirmative replies greeted him. "Yes, please," they said. "All right," Liam began, looking around for a suitable spot. He noticed a nearby seating area with enough space for everyone. "Let's move over there." The group settled in, forming a semicircle around him. Liam took a moment to observe their faces, noting the differences in mouths and breathing apparatuses. He realized this might be a bit challenging, but was determined to try. "First, purse your lips like this," he demonstrated, exaggerating the motion. "Think of making a small O shape." The aliens attempted to mimic him. Zara managed to approximate the shape, while Kale's beak-like mouth required some adjustments. "Now, gently blow air through the opening," Liam continued. "Not too hard, just a steady stream." The initial attempts resulted in a variety of sounds: soft hisses, airy puffs, and the occasional squeak. Some of the aliens giggled at the strange noises they produced. "Don't worry. It takes practice," Liam encouraged them. "Try adjusting the tension in your lips and the angle of the airflow." They tried again, focusing intently. Zara produced a faint whistling sound, her eyes widening with delight. "I did it," she exclaimed. "Great job," Liam praised. "Keep practicing that, and it'll get clearer." Kale experimented by adjusting his beak, finally managing to emit a melodious whistle that resonated deeply. The others looked at him in astonishment. "Impressive," Liam said, genuinely surprised. "You have a natural talent for this." The group continued practicing, helping each other and sharing tips. The atmosphere was filled with camaraderie and laughter as they overcame the challenges of their diverse anatomies. After several hours of practice, the group had made significant progress. The area was now filled with the varied sounds of whistling, each alien adding their unique touch. Some combined humming with whistling, while others created harmonies that blended beautifully. "This is incredible," Zara said, her three eyes glowing softly. "We've learned something entirely new today." Kale nodded in agreement. "It's amazing how such a simple act can bring so much joy." Other aliens passing by stopped to listen, their expressions reflecting curiosity and appreciation. Some joined the group, eager to learn, while others recorded the impromptu concert to share with their friends and families. Liam felt a deep sense of fulfillment. Sharing a piece of his culture with others had been a rewarding experience. "I'm glad we could do this together," he said. "Thank you for teaching us," the luminescent alien said, her spots flickering in a pattern that Liam's translator identified as a sign of happiness. "You're all very welcome," Liam replied. "Perhaps whistling will become popular here." Over the next few days, news of the whistling humans and their alien students spread throughout Starport Nova and beyond. Beings from different planets arrived, hoping to learn this new form of expression. Workshops were organized, with Liam and his new friends leading the lessons. Whistling began to influence the music scene on various planets, blending with traditional sounds to create innovative compositions. It became a symbol of unity and cultural exchange, showing that even simple gestures could bridge the gaps between vastly different species. As Liam prepared to continue his journey through the stars, he knew that he had left a positive mark on the galaxy. The friendships he had formed and the joy he had shared would remain with him always. "Safe travels, Liam," Zara said as they bid farewell. "May your journeys be filled with wonder," Cale added, his wings shimmering under the station's lights. "Thank you," Liam said, his heart full. "And remember, keep whistling." With a final smile, he boarded the next ship, eager to see what other adventures awaited him and what other pieces of his world he might share with the universe.